Hello, this is Andrew with $1Million.Bike. Today we're going to talk about these. These are Xpedo CXR Pro SPD style pedals. I use them on my road bike, the Tarmac back here. Some people would call these mountain bike pedals. We would have to agree to disagree. I really like these pedals. This is obviously the black one. There's also a blue body version. Sometimes I regret not getting the blue one because I think they look cool too. But overall, I've never really regretted getting the black version. I originally purchased these because I noticed that on these pedals, these are Xpedo M-Force 8 pedals, which are a little bit more expensive, that this area on the pedal body, which is the same material as the rest of it, and I think it's aluminum, was starting to wear a little bit. Not in a way that was causing me trouble or dangerous or anything like that. It just wasn't engaging in a way that I was super thrilled about. So I noticed that these existed. So I decided that I would go out and buy some, because on here, both this section where the cleat interface is and this section where the cleat interface is are both steel. And I figured they would just, not wear as quickly. All pedals wear, but it wouldn't wear as quickly as the M-Force 8 did. And these are significantly cheaper. There is a slight weight penalty. I weighed these at 247.1 grams. The claimed weight is 245 grams. I'm going to stick a specification image up here somewhere. These have a titanium spindle. So there is a rider weight limit. It's in the specification. I am way underneath that rider weight limit, so I'm not worried about that. Overall, I really like these pedals. They are a little bit beat up, but given that I bought them about 2 years ago and have, 120-ish hours of riding on them, which is roughly 2,300 miles, and 64,500 feet of elevation gain on them, I think that they are still in great shape. The bearings are still incredibly smooth. They feel exactly the way that they did when I put them on the bike, which is kind of the way it ought to be after only 2 years or so. There is one complication here though, and I noticed this the other day. Hopefully you can see that. This little bolt fell out. I just happened to notice that at a stoplight when I was clipping in or clipping out or something. I don't really recall. I wasn't sure what to do about it. I didn't have any, it wasn't dangerous or anything. It's just something that I'm not comfortable riding a pedal that doesn't have all the bolts in there. I couldn't figure out where to get one, so I ended up contacting Xpedo directly by email, and they sent me 2 new bolts after making sure that it wasn't damaged or anything. That is fantastic customer service. Thank you, Xpedo. That's awesome. The instructions that they told me was that I want to use a little bit of Loctite. They said either 680 or 271. Put it on the bolt, do the Loctite thing, and then tighten it down to 5 Newton meters. I think that's fantastic customer service. I probably already said that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, put it in there and then just make it as part of my routine maintenance to just make sure that these are all torqued to 5 Newton meters, much in the same way that I periodically check the bolts in my SPD cleats to make sure that they are at, I think it's 4 Newton meters, just to avoid any potential unpleasantness. So overall, I really like these pedals, and I am thrilled with the customer service that I received from Xpedo with the minor problem that I had with them. Hopefully you found that useful. If you did, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I will get to them as soon as I can. Thanks.